doing the commentary a day after I didn't get to finish editing the video, so I decided to do the commentary today. Here I'm doing what 225 for the warm-up set, and then I decided to bump it up to what is that? 225, 275, and did that for I believe it was maybe three, probably 5 reps only. God, I was drained on this day. Starting to snow too. The gym was packed. And then here I decided to load up to 315, and I thought I felt pretty good, but God, it was a killer. I think I only did this for about 2, because after the second one, I don't know if you could actually see it, but man, it kicked my ass today. You can tell from my expression right there. And then I decided to lower it down to, I think it was 295, and decided to hit those for a set. And I don't remember how many I got. It's probably about 3, 4. It kicked my ass too, but yeah. And then for my last 2 sets of squats, squats. Decided to switch it up on you guys. Switch the camera angle, dropped it down to 225, and just try to do it for reps of 5, I believe. I think at this point, if I remember correctly, there was a sharp pain in my left thigh, so I just decided to do lighter weight, but a little bit more reps for these. And then here I'm doing the same thing again. I'm just doing about 5 reps, just because felt some pain in my thighs, man. It hurts. And that's gonna conclude my leg day session, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. All right, enjoy this video. Alright, so I decided to drive down to Lifetime and they were closed. So I figured I'd go back to my old gym and hit a back workout, or a back and shoulder workout. So here I'm doing warm-up sets, pull-ups, and I don't know if you guys can actually see here, but when you're pulling, make sure you're contracting everything and not just pulling with your biceps. You see I'm not swinging, it's very controlled. You can see my lats are all engaged. And then here, I decided to go do some one-arm dumbbell rows. These will definitely help bring out the thickness in your back. If you really want thick lats, you definitely have to hit these. Alright, fellas, if you want wider lats, you're gonna have to do these. You're gonna have to do a lot of these. You don't need to go super heavy. Just make sure it's very controlled, and make sure you're pulling with your elbows and making sure everything is contracted. And then here, I decided to go be a douchebag in the locker room Just kidding. There was nobody there, so I decided to go into the locker room and see how my back was progressing and see how my shoulders are progressing. Um, and guys, I'm really not that big. It's just the lighting. But you can see them cuts, man. And then here, uh, I do these probably towards the end of my workouts. I'm a middle end. Um, I try to hit delts. I switch it up every other day. Probably, no, I'll switch it up with either my chest days or back days, but whatever's feeling good, I'll hit these. You do them to the side, hit your side delts, and then you got to make sure you hit your front delts. So you do your front delts, and then make sure you hit your back delts if you want that really thick 3D looking shoulder. And here I'm just isolating the lats, just making sure you're pulling with your lats and not using momentum to pull everything down. And then decide to finish the whole workout with just some regular cable crunches, as you can see from here. Doesn't have to be super heavy. Again, just making sure that every time you do it, you can feel the contraction. Um, yeah, and that's going to conclude my workout for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it.